So what I realized was like when I first started trading crypto, I literally was just losing money based on the fees, the trading fees back then. And no one ever taught me this stuff. I didn't know, FOMO, hodling, any of this stuff, any of these terms, like the emotions they go through, being exit liquidity to anything. Never knew any of this stuff. So it was all new to me. What got me going was there was this blockchain called Steam. I think it's still around. It was like a social media platform, but you get rewarded like every like equaled like a cryptocurrency vote. So
Yeah.
you bit just by like posting videos or blogs, and that's kind of how I started connecting with people. And then
Mm-hmm.
there was like they eventually hard forked to another blockchain. Whole different story. Don't want to get into it. Story, but don't have enough time. Yeah, and then went to a crypto event. I think the first crypto event like a year or 2 years after that overseas, and just met people for the first time. And I was like, "Whoa, this is sick!" Just like
Yeah.
people just like so future tech ready, but they're talking a lot of stuff I don't understand. But like, I kind of like that as well.
No, I mean, like, where I started from trading. How about you, Charlie? How did you get into the?
Uh, yeah, I guess first seen it on the news and was like, oh, what's this money that they're talking about that can't be stopped and go over international borders? And I think it was actually then came across me on a Joe Rogan podcast of all things. Good old Joe Rogan, always ahead of his time. And Anton Aponopoulos was on
Yeah.
there, and then he started going into it more and more. And there was like local bitcoins, and I remember going to Coinbase back then, and Coinbase was like, "Hey, if you sign up and deposit $100, we'll give you $10 free Bitcoin." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then logged in, had to give them my driver's license, and I'm like, "Hell no way!" Same thing as you, Kevin. Like, never, first form of getting into investing or doing anything. And they wanted my ID, and I'd never bought shares or nothing. I'm like, no way is my ID getting sold on the dark web and getting a whole heap of bloody loans across my name. And I put it down for many years. And then the 2017 bull run come along, and I was sitting there in the office, and someone said about, oh, have you heard of Bitcoin? I'm like, yeah, sure. Why? What about it? Like, it hit 20K, and that's when I got the shovel out and started learning a lot more.
Yeah.
Obviously, once that happened.